friends, welcome back to another wonderful day of teaching and learning. Peak Flicks Reading and Writing with Miss McKinley. Today is day 10, and today we are starting something new that I'm so excited to share with all of you. Our reading teaching point. I can use my reading superpowers to look, point, and read everything. So friends, we have been doing our studying on our nonfiction book. We've been thinking about why the author wrote the book. We've been really studying. But now I want to push you guys into reading this book all by yourself. And in order to do that, you have to be able to read the words. So I'm going to give you some skills and strategies that you can use and you can activate when you get to a tricky word that you don't know in the book. So I can't wait to introduce all of my reading superpowers to all of you. Today we will activate our super reading powers. We are super readers. So friends, say we are super readers. The first power that we are going to activate is picture power. Say we have picture power. So we use picture power when we're looking at the picture. So here, I'm going to read the title of my story, and I'm going to show you what happens when I get stuck as a truck. I'm going to activate a reading superpower. Are you ready? Slither. I don't know what that word is. Well, I know. I can activate my reading superpower of picture power. That's a snake. I wonder if this says slither snake. Does that make sense? Yes, that's what the word says. This says slither snake. I just read that. We have sound power. When we activate sound power, we are going to look at the letter and we are going to add on a sound. I point to my mouth because my mouth does many different things when I say different sounds. So look at how my mouth is and get your mouth ready when I get stuck. Maybe you can even help me read these words because sometimes teachers get stuck too, and we have to activate these powers. Ready? Rattle. It shakes its... I don't know what that word is. I know. I can activate sound power. What is it shaking? It's tail. Let's reread that sentence because I think it says tail. Rattle. It shakes its tail. Friends, does that look right? Does that sound right? And does that make sense? Is it shaking its tail? It does. You're right. You activated sound power. The sound means look out. We have pointer power. And look at the friend. They're pointing to the words I can read with their pointer. You have a very special reading finger, a pointer right here. You can use your pointer power with your finger. And when you come to school, maybe your teacher will give you something special to use as pointer power. In my classroom, we have special pointers, like little kid pointers. We have finger lights. We have little monsters. Goodness, we have a lot of really fun things that we use. Oh, we have witch's fingers. Here in the book, I put little pointer fingers. So follow along with me and let's activate pointer power. Ready? It flicks its tongue. Did you see that? Every time I pointed to a word, I jumped my finger, and as I jumped, my finger matched what I was saying. Let's try it here. Its tongue helps it smell. Great job activating pointer power. We have persistence power. Persistence power is used when you put all of your powers together. You activate pointer power, reread power, picture power, sound power, snap word power, partner power with your friend at home, and book talk power. Hiss! It opens a hood on its head. This warns animals to stay away. Head, hood. We have snap word power. These are sight words that we know in a snap. I can read the book. Our snap word that we are looking at in our story is it. And I have a song for it. There was a sight word that I know, and it was the sight word. It, 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 and it was the sight word. So we knew that word in a snap. It shows its fangs. Fangs help it hunt. Great job. And friends, I know that you're noticing that these pages are newer pages. We focused a lot on the snake slithering in the beginning half of our lessons. Now we're going to zone in on different parts of the snake's body as we're reading and activating our reading powers. And that's also what we'll do in writing. Now it's your turn. Get your book baggie, pick any book you would like, and activate all of your reading superpowers. Here's the anchor chart to help you remember that we are super readers. Pause this video and come back in 5 minutes. Hi friends, welcome back for writing time. Our writing teaching point. So what is our goal during writing today? Today, we learned so many new things in our book. We were using our superpowers to read, and we saw some new facts that we have not talked about today. So this says, I can call to mind what I want to say by sketching my fact that all snakes have a head, a tongue, scales, and a tail. When we are done, we have just begun. So each day that we do writing time, we're like, okay, our book is done. But then we're like, wait a minute, we can add more. So now, in the beginning of our writing process, we started by planning our book across our fingers, right? So we said, there are many different types of snakes. We said all snakes slither, and now we're starting to think of the snake's body parts and how all snakes have a head, a tongue, scales, and a tail. So this says, I can use details, add to our pictures. Today we will sketch an illustration showing all of the different snakes' body parts. So here's our writing graphic organizer, and we remember that we sketch first, labels next, then comes our sentence and color last. So we're starting with sketching. So here, Miss McKinley sketched her snake and her sun. So let's start with the sun. We can use a circle for the sun. We can use sticks for the sun's rays, shining so brightly. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. Awesome. Up next, I'm going to draw my snake. So to draw my snake and to sketch my snake, I start with a letter S. I come around and slither. And then once my S is all done, I circle back up around slithering and outlining the inside part of the S. Awesome. Then I gave my snake an eye, a little nose, and the snake's tongue. Here is the snake's tail, using bigger circles and then going out with smaller circles. Awesome. And down here, we have some diagonal, oopsie daisies, I wanted a different color. And down here, we used a different color, green, and some diagonal lines for the grass. So here in our sketch, we're sketching all of the snake's different body parts. So here we have the snake's, let's start at the top of the snake's body. So on the top of your body is your head. So up here on the top of the snake's body is the snake's head. Coming down is the snake's tongue. Stick your tongue out like a snake. Ah, awesome. Going down the snake, oh, I forgot to show you guys that, but I don't know. Here we go. So sorry, friends. Here, I also drew these little things that kind of look like raindrops. I kind of did like an oval with a tip. And these are the snake's scales. Awesome. So we did the head, the tongue, the scales, and the tail. And that were all of the snake's body parts. So we sketched our snake today and all of the body parts. Now it's your turn. Call to mind a new fact that you want to write about your animal, and sketch first. So draw a picture. This is another new page in your writing journal. Thank you so much for joining me for a wonderful day of teaching and learning. I can't believe we're already on day 10. That's 2 hands worth of learning. We have 5 more days left, and I can't wait to learn so much more with all of you. Have a beautiful day of teaching and learning. Bye, friends.